Hello everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing so many of you who are planning or coming to our action today. I just want to give a couple little reminders and maybe some guidelines for what we're going to be doing. Um, the one main thing I want everyone to remember about this is this is an action of silence and of mourning. Arlington County has said that this is their proposed day of mourning for all of the deaths that have so far happened due to COVID-19. And I want to use that feeling and that awareness about mourning the deaths of all of those black people, men and women, whose lives have been taken by police brutality over years and years and years. There's a lot of anger right now, and right now I want everyone to remember that this is a time of mourning for where our society is not yet going, and for all the progress we have not yet made, and for all of the things we need to work on. So I'm asking that everyone remember that this is a silence protest. We're hoping to not have anybody come and counter protest, so we shouldn't have any problem with anyone who's going to be engaging with us. But if that happens, just don't engage. Just be silent. This is also the first event we are having near our building since this whole epidemic started. And a lot of you are going to start to fall into comfortable habits that we've had. We're going to ask that nobody use the building. If you need to go to the bathroom during this 1 hour, we're going to ask that you go home. We want to limit exposure, and that means no one going into the building. It will just be staff members who will be entering in and out for the few things, since they're still continuing to work there. So the building will be closed. There will be no use for the bathroom, no use for emergencies. We need people to respect that we're trying to minimize contact for the safety of all of our staff members. We're going to remember that in order to participate with this action today, that you need to wear a mask. We're asking that everyone bring and wear a mask for this protest. COVID-19 is still a very big reality, and there are a lot of cases within our particular zip code in our area of Arlington. We want to not just protect ourselves, we want to protect everybody else. Just like I said, wearing the mask is an act of love. So please have your mask on the entire time during the protest. If you need to bring your own water, do so. We're not going to be handing any water out. We are starting at 5. We are ending at 6. We are asking everyone to disperse at 6. Come what may, stop at 6. And I know that we've seen a lot of people kneeling in these protests. And if you want to kneel, that's great, that's optional. Some people are even saying they're bringing their knee pads that they use for gardening, and that's great. And I know that kneeling's not an option for everyone. Some people have tough times with their knees. So yeah, I think that's a great idea if you want to bring your kneeling pads and kneel throughout the whole thing. That would be great. But the thing I want everyone to remember is we need everyone to stay safe. Wear your masks. Please maintain social distance. We're going to ask people to come to the parking lot and park and stay in their cars if they come early. And then at 5, we're going to start asking people to get out of their cars and start walking. And I don't know if we're going to have predetermined positions on the sidewalk marked off for people, but we want everyone to stay safe, stay in their cars, keep the social distance. We need to do this responsibly, and we need to do this safely. And I don't think this is our last action. We needed to do something. We needed to do something immediate. And we really, in the future, need to make sure that what we do next involves voices of color, involves people who are the ones who are being affected most by the systemic racism. I'm hoping that we can start doing more actions with Surge and the NAACP and other faith leaders of color. We felt the need to react right away. And that's what we're doing. But our future actions need to be partnerships. We can't do this alone. And we can't do this by just listening by ourselves.